Greetings everyone, this is Zaid Abdul Rahim. Welcome to a new Arabic class. Today we are going to talk about the Arabic syllables and the related topics vowels, sukun and shaddah. Let's dive right in. This is our outline. We are going to be talking about the following: a review of the Arabic vowels, the tanween or the double short vowel, the Arabic syllables and the shaddah. These are the Arabic short vowels. They are symbols written associated with the letters. The short vowel a is an accent written on top of the letter. The short vowel u is like a little circle with a tail, is also written on top of the letter. And the short vowel e is written under the letter. We also have the concept of the sukun. When a letter does not have any vowels, we say it has sukun. Think of the sukun as 0 short vowels. A double short vowel is called tanween. The word tanween means adding the noon. Noon is just the sound of the N. If you diagnose the double short vowel, you will realize that the first one represents the original short vowel, while the second one represents the sound of the noon. So this one is pronounced an, this one is un, and this one is in. Okay, let's bring in the long vowels. Remember that the short vowels are symbols written on top or under the letters, whereas the long vowels are letters of the alphabet. Also, remember that the prolongation of the long vowel is double of that of the short vowel. You can say it the other way around, that the prolongation of the short vowel is just half of the prolongation of the long vowel. Now, one important concept to keep in mind is that the long vowel is just an extension of the short vowel. In other words, I cannot have a long vowel if I don't have a letter before it carrying its own daughter, because there will be nothing to extend. Also, I cannot have mother-daughter mismatch, because each long vowel is only capable of extending its own daughter. To summarize, in order to have a long vowel, there must be a letter before it carrying its own daughter. Okay, let's read the daughter-mother vowel combinations. A, u, I, a, u, I. Two of the three long vowels have double functions. They function like vowels and like consonants. When the long vowel oo functions like a consonant, it will sound like the English W. For example, the Arabic word ward. When the long vowel E functions like a consonant, it will sound like the English Y. Example, the Arabic word yad. Two conditions have to be met for long vowel functionality. If one of these conditions is not met, the long vowel will function as a consonant. 1. The long vowel itself must carry a sukun. 2. There must be a letter before the long vowel that carries its own daughter. Remember that the long vowel can only extend its own daughter. Let's practice the double functionality of the long vowels. Here we have the long vowel a, and it will sound as a long vowel because itself it has sukun, and when you don't see anything on a letter, you assume a sukun. There is a letter before it that has its daughter. So this word is pronounced qala. Now notice that we do vowel extension, not vowel addition. This is not qa, ala, because we don't add the sound of the short vowel to the long vowel. We just extend the short vowel to become a long vowel. قال قال ورودا. This wow here, this long vowel U, is functioning like a consonant. There is no letter before it that carries its daughter, so the first condition is not met. Also, itself, it does not have sukun. Wurudan. Now this U here is functioning like a long vowel. Filun, filun, yadinu, yadinu, aminuna, aminuna, ويسارعون ويسارعون. Okay, now we are going to talk about the Arabic syllables. There are three basic ways to form syllables in Arabic. One way to do that is to add a short vowel to a consonant. For example, here I have the letter ba, the sound b. If I add a short vowel a, I will have ba. If I add the short vowel u, I will have bu. If I add the short vowel e, I will have b. Another way to form an Arabic syllable is by adding a long vowel to a consonant. For example, this is the letter ba, the sound ba. If I add a long vowel a, it will sound ba. If I add a long vowel u, it will sound boo. If I add the long vowel e, it will sound b. Now, notice that this combination could be written by showing or not showing the short vowel. The reason is, since the long vowel is an extension, the short vowel is understood to be there. Another way to form a syllable in Arabic is by having a consonant with a vowel, short or long, plus a consonant with sukun. Now remember that the sukun is the absence of the vowel. Therefore, a consonant with sukun must be pronounced with the previous syllable. Examples: this ba with the short vowel a plus ta with sukun, bat. This noon with the short vowel e plus ra with sukun, nir. This sin with the short vowel u followed by the extension of the long vowel u plus ra with sukun, sur. This ba with the short vowel a followed by the extension of the long vowel a plus ba with sukun, bab. Okay, let's practice with syllables with short vowels. ذهب, 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 ذهب. سمع, 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 سمع. عظم, 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 عظم. Okay, more practice with syllables with long vowels. Sari, sari. Nuti, nuti. Nadana, nadana. And now practice with syllables with sukun. Arja'un, arja'un. Lasta, lasta. Sha'ni, sha'ni. Okay, great. The last part of this presentation is about the Shaddah. The Shaddah indicates a double letter. The first letter must carry a sukun, and the second letter can have any of the short vowels. The symbol of the Shaddah is like a little W. Because the first letter in the Shaddah carries a Sukun, then the Shaddah must be divided into two syllables. Okay, let's practice some examples with Shaddah. The Shaddah in this word indicates that I have two-letter dal, two d. The first one has Sukun and the second one has a short vowel a. So the way to pronounce this word is adda, adda, two syllables. The Shaddah in this word indicates that I have two ayn, two-letter a. The first one has Sukun and the second one has a short vowel e. Notice also that I have a ta with Sukun, which means that it has to be combined with the previous syllable. The way to pronounce this word is su'irat, su'irat. I have three syllables. This word is a little bit more complicated because it has two shaddas, but the same concept applies. The Shadda on this letter indicates that I have two zal. The first one has Sukun and the second one has the short vowel a. Also, the Shadda on this kaf indicates that I have two of them. The first one has Sukun and the second one has the short vowel a. So the way to pronounce this word is yadhakkaru, yadhakkaru, which means I have four syllables.